Hi there, it's me again. Another fucking grain in the sand that is YouTube Games. My name's Joseph. And I'm going to tell you what I think would have been a really cool ending to Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. Now this is a theory that works with established lore, and I think would provide it would kind of fuck up the future lines, but you know, Metal Gear Solid games have never really had too much problems with messing with the timelines now, have they? That's a big problem. So my idea, what I would like to have seen, or at least I think is a good theory, is that the guy that we play as, and of course spoiler warning, major spoiler warning, it's in the title, so you know, if you don't want major endgame spoilers, don't watch it.
Any chance of expanding the base?
There's no excuse to complain. Anyway, so I think that what would have been great would have been to eventually find out at the very end, instead of finding out what we do, that it's just yourself and, you know, you have this thing, which I think is probably a conversation from Kojima to us, talking about how we've always been Big Boss and the other Big Boss is him. Something along those lines is what I think it really is. But, I think it would have been cool that instead of being in a coma, it turns out that the guy you're playing as was actually a clone from Les Enfants Terribles, but whatever, I'm going to butcher that no matter which way he dies. Les Enfants Terribles. That he was a clone from that, and that in those 9 years he was actually being trained to be at least very close to the skills of Big Boss. Now, and then of course with whatever wacky fucking thing you want to make that makes him forget it, you know, nano machines, son, you know, he forgets all about it and he thinks he's been in a coma. And the reason why he looks very appropriate age is because just like Solid and Liquid, he's got that fail-safe, the rapidly aging effect. Only he's been hit with it a little bit harder, so that he can accomplish the goal of Outer Heaven. You know, I mean, we know Outer Heaven isn't where it's in right now, but you know, that this could be the starting point, or you know, at least the recruitment phase for getting more soldiers. And yeah, I just think that basically in a nutshell would have been a lot better than the bullshit that we got. Well, so pretty simple, but you know, it could also be the thing that maybe Kojima wanted us all to feel some sort of
We're here for you. If you need
phantom pain ourselves. So I certainly feel a bit miffed with that ending. You know, what can you say? But yes, the Big Boss was. We're actually playing, and the beauty of that theory is that he's still Big Boss. You are still technically Big Boss. You are still technically Big Boss. And what has the other Big Boss been doing? Who fucking knows? He's been off developing the real Outer Heaven. And he's been doing whatever. This has been a Garfield Master video, and because of that, I think it deserves 1,000,000 fucking views, and I should get rich as hell, and you should crown me the new king of Dunksville. Alright, have a good one.